Hey everyone, this is Mike, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to level your crafters relatively quickly all the way to level 70 in preparation for patch 5.3, because as you might know, in patch 5.3 we are getting a new beast tribe which is going to be crafter focused, meaning that you do need a crafter at level 70 or 71, but I do believe level 70 is going to be enough in order to undertake these beast tribe quests. So in this video we're going to be quickly talking about how you can do that with relative ease. Now there are a couple of requirements. First of all, you need to have access to the firmament, which is going to be where the Ishgardian restoration takes place, but you only need to be level 60 in order to get access to this on a normal job. So if you are already in Shadowbringers content, if you have a max level job, then you can already get access to this. Now the other two requirements are that you have a level 10 gatherer, so not too difficult to get. You can get that done relatively quickly by just doing a couple of leaves or just going out there and gathering a little bit. And then we also need a level 20 crafter. Now this is a little bit harder to get. If you just want to get it immediately, you can do some leaves at low levels. You can craft items in your crafting log that you haven't crafted before, because that will give bonus experience as well. You can just like craft random stuff until you get those levels. And of course you also have your Grand Company trade-ins. Those are always a great source of experience, so do those first. Leaves, Grand Company trade-ins, craft some random stuff until you're level 20. Definitely not too bad to get to that level in a relatively quick pace. Now, once we are at those levels, level 10 for your gatherer, level 20 for your crafter, that is when you can finally start going into the Ishgardian restoration. And the gameplay loop is going to be very simple. You take your gatherer, you go into the diadem, which is one of the NPCs on the left. You go in there and you just gather a bunch. Just gather as much as you want. This is also a pretty decent way for you to level up your gatherer, because the experience in there is pretty decent. And then you can of course also use stuff like free company buffs. You can use gathering manuals. You can use food for a 3% food buff, like experience buff you get from that as well. So it's a pretty decent way to level your gatherers. And then as you are gathering, you are collecting materials that you are going to be using for your crafter later. So once you've gotten enough materials, make sure that you have them in stacks of 10. So like for example 10, 20, 30, 40, because that's the amount that you will need in order to appraise them. So once you're done, you go out, you talk to the NPC on the left of the person that you just talked to go into the diadem, you appraise all of your materials, and that is where you can start crafting. Now all of the crafts are basically also needing some stuff from outside of the diadem. So in this case I needed some logs from outside as well, but those are pretty easy to go and gather. But basically you just craft these things. These are collectibles. You try to get the collectability as high as possible, because as you can see right here, the higher the collectability rate of the items, the more experience you are going to be getting. Now I had extremely bad gear when I first did this. I think I still had like just the gear that I got from unlocking the crafters and stuff, so I definitely was not up to date with my gear for a level 20 crafter, and I was still able to make 3 out of 4 of the collectible ones. So if I was using food, if I had actual up-to-date gear, then this would have definitely been super easy. Now of course, as you get higher levels, it might be worth upgrading your gear as well to basically be able to boost that collectability rate higher and higher. Now also, every 20 levels you're also going to be getting new materials available to you to make new crafts with. So basically whenever you get an extra 20 levels, so at 20, at 40, at 60, you're going to be making a new item, and at those points I would definitely suggest you also upgrade your gear a little bit. You can just go buy some stuff from a vendor to make sure that you're kind of up to date. More craftsmanship, more CP, those kind of things will always help out quite a bit. And then once you have crafted all of these collectibles, you just go to this NPC right here, you turn in your collectibles, and this is where you are going to be getting that huge experience boost. I crafted 3 items, I got like 2 levels out of it, so it's definitely worth your time. So again, level 10 gatherer, level 20 crafter, go into the diadem and gather materials there, then have them appraised by the NPC next to the one that you used to go into the diadem, craft your collectibles. This will already give you a tiny bit of experience, and then turn those collectibles in to get a huge chunk of experience. And then of course you also get coupons of fortune, so you can go and play that mini game for some minions and emotes and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of a quick video to let you know how to best level your crafters all the way to level 70, so that you are prepared for the beast tribe in 5.3 if you don't have a crafter at level 70 yet. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.